Hey everyone, my name is Logan here from Zippy's Card Corner, and in today's video we're going to be diving into the latest and greatest when it comes to the Pokemon TCG. We have some brand new cards being revealed in the Heatwave Arena set, the brand new Japanese set that's coming out later this month, as well as taking a look at some Japanese singles that are on fire lately, as well as those that are surprisingly cooling down. But if you like Pokemon TCG news or just market updates in general, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so that you don't miss any other videos in the future. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with the news. So starting off with the news, we're at Pokebeach.com. We have a Dwebble and some Crustal cards that are coming in the Heatwave Arena set. So this is the Dwebble. It's a cute card for a cute Pokemon. I don't have any problem with it. Looking at the Crustal, this one's funny. This Crustal is off balance and is mid-flight. The facial expression's funny, but I like this card. Looking at the AR, so this Crustal AR, I think, looks fine. I think, it's one of those where I maybe wish that, they had done something a little bit more with the art, rather than just like an up close of the Pokemon, or have done like a different Pokemon entirely. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's fine. It's not gonna smash any records, but I think it's a decent looking card. But that's it for Heatwave Arena news. That set comes out in less than 2 weeks. So we're excited about that one. Next, we're going to dive into some of the cards that I think have done some numbers in terms of both increases and decreases. So we're going to start off with this Plusle from Raging Surf. This card, if we look at the 3-month chart, was flat at around $2, $2.50, and has jumped up to around $5. A couple sold between $8. It's now at $7. I think it's important to look at cards that are not just the chase cards, but some ARs that don't always get the love that maybe they deserve in the beginning. But like looking at this Plusle, going back to mid-January, this card was selling for $4 or $5. We have early January, we have some at $3, and then now we're seeing in early March, they're selling for easily $9, $10, $8, $7. I think if you had invested a little bit into this card early on, you're looking at doubling your money. This isn't investment advice. This is just pure market speculation and just having fun with it. But I do think that it's interesting that this one has done that. Switching over to some decreases. This Ninetales from Ruler of the Black Flame, I think has it's on the decline. I think we saw some spikes. Obviously, with we're in a bull market with Pokemon. I think kind of December things started to take a turn, and we do see this large spike. But looking at the 1-month chart, it's a little bit of a different story. I think we're seeing it peaked around 10, and now it's around $8. This card that I think a lot of people really love, especially on the English side as well. I think that this card going down, I think would be a time to look at picking it up if it's something that you're interested in, or see just how far down it goes. But we're seeing, if you look at some previous sales, as we get closer, it was real low, in January, then it starts to pick up to $10 ish, and now we're getting back down to like $9 consistently. So just interesting to note for this really nice AR. Moving on to an increase. So Riolu, this card, similar to Plusle, I think has seen a pretty significant spike in price when it comes to its value, especially being a relatively low value card. Looking at it back in December, it was $3 to $4, and now we're seeing it for $11. If we look at the 1 month chart, it was 8-ish early February, and now again, it's around $11. So, if you had invested something into this card in January, we're seeing a lot of 4s, 5s, some 6s, and now here we're consistently seeing it above, $10. So we have some 9s, some 10s, 11s. So I think this is an interesting card as well to have seen the increase. I think it's a really great art. I think it deserves to be at this price point. But just interesting to note that it's again, one that has doubled, tripled in value at some points. Moving on to this Cleffa. So this Cleffa is one that has a very similar trend as the Ninetales. We saw it really spike in early February, late January. January started around January is when we started to see it really spike, and it kind of peaked around early February, and now we're seeing it just start to come down, start to adjust. If we go back to late January, selling for $12, $13, $14, $15. And then if we come up here, now it's looking more like, 8, 9, 10. So I think that this is one that is on the decline as well. I think this artwork is amazing. Hugo Nosuke, the illustrator, is my favorite illustrator, and so it's really cool to see such a great art coming down in price. Moving on to one that I think is increasing, this Steelix. So looking at the 3 month, very high increase in value. So mid-December is $3, and now we're seeing it for almost $9. If we look at the listings, they're all selling for $8, $9. If we go to the 3 month snapshot, we're seeing it $8, $9. If we just keep scrolling down to mid-January, we're seeing it for $3, $4. So right then and there, within the 2-3 month period, it has doubled in value. I think this artwork is insane. I really love this one. I could see this one going even higher. And last but not least, we're looking at the Ralts from the Scarlet EX set early on in the Scarlet and Violet era. This one, not as stark of a change compared to the Ninetales and Cleffa, but we are seeing that that spike starting around late January or late December, hitting all the way up to $12. And now it's starting to come down. $13, $13.20. Now we're at $11. I think if we look at the data, so it's selling 11, 10, seeing it in the 9s even. If we just go back, in February, early February, seeing some selling for $20, 15, 6, 15, 19. So there was definitely a spike, and now it's coming down, it's adjusting. But great card. I think Ralts is an easy favorite for a lot. I think this AR is one to pick up if you haven't already. But again, similar to the Ninetales and Cleffa, who knows how far it will drop. Only time will tell. But I just think it's interesting. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Logan from Zippy's Card Corner, your one-stop shop for modern Japanese Pokemon cards. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any more Pokemon TCG news or market updates. Thank you.